two off the back of it. Now looking over towards Porsche and his teammate Car. Very, very disgusting stuff. And a second one over the top. Goodness me, Neil.
He's going straight through him. Doesn't even need to see him, just launching these nades in. Perfect for Loops. And at such a crucial time as well. They've got 2 elims already now. They're looking to rack up those further 3 elims, sorry, from the nades that Neil found. And they are a bubble team, Blank. They were neck and neck with FaZe at the start of today. So starting off with a good day, with FaZe losing a player early, playing on the outside still, by the way, by Ruins. That could be great news for Loops and Loops' fans.
Major Pride, though, doing their best over towards the position. Made a very quick rotate down towards the southeast side. Now, it has worked out, honestly. The Falcons, on the other hand, very much not so. Down 4 players already in 15th place, only getting 1 elimination off the back of this game. Vampire also lost a player. Now, for Vampire, it is most likely done for them. I think they're one of the few teams that we can kind of call out here. To put it into perspective, they would need a 10-point game every match for just a tiny sliver of a hope to get in. At 63 points. I do not see Vampires making it in unless they have, which they always keep in the back pocket, those comeback moments. And I think that that is something that Vampires very much known for, but losing a player early doesn't bode well.
Losing Stoned early on, but they are in a position that is not unlikely to see a later stage of this game, but the difficulty is, of course, leaving here. Look at Loops' lineup on them. There's no way, unless they find a pick over towards the high ground, that they can make too much of a move. But actually, Loops are going to retreat a little bit, and Vampire take shots, harrying them as they fall back slightly. IWNRX on the far side of the cave hill will be that roadblock to the rotate from Loops. And actually, on this circle, Loops is kind of more trapped than Vampire, weirdly enough, even though they have oversight onto it. Vampire closer to the middle. Loops has to rotate either through IWNRX, Inco, or Vampire. So they have to take a fight on this next rotate.
That next rotate will be extremely important as well, considering we're kind of on this crossing, right, where we have the river passing through Camp Charlie. Most likely teams will have to move down towards the southwest or back up towards that northeast. And Cave is very populated right now. It's a crowded area. You know, it's uncomfortable and a little bit hot over at that position. Dick Xavier making a pretty wild rotate through, but maintaining the sightlines away from the rest of their squad. So they do make it through with all 4 players, though they take a heavy lick of damage. There's 1 player at least getting knocked on the back lines.
Yeah, they give up Lamborghini, but that is a price they seemingly are willing to pay. That is a nasty circle. Oh my God. The Bantai shift. This is about, I want to say, like 60% water in this circle right now for stage 4. People are going to be getting wet, and Getzo Roy going to lead the charge, going for a dunk first with Car.
In terms of consistent performances, this cuts it out of the question anymore. It's never going to be consistent with a circle like this. You had to pray and hope that you got the circle shift off the back of it. And Team Queso, very happy with their position. Although in the past, we've seen Team Queso be cut down before, completely shut down on strong positions on the map. Now is the time for Team Queso more than ever at 26 points into this game to really extract some big value out of this one. Get themselves up to 40 points. Suddenly, they're looking so much happier going into the rest of today. Now, the question is whether Team Case can actually get that done, because the amount of times they've been backstabbed and just allowed it to happen, it's a little bit too frequent for me to like personally. Inco now sending nades over towards Mirren Sejong, who have had a massive dip in performance.
Nades over from Inco towards Mirren Sejong. Hoxie down, Seiwu can't really spend too much time going for this res, and another nade in may just make it impossible. The final tick down, doesn't have the time to get to his teammate. Mirren Sejong losing a player. Teams trying to make that crossing, trying to make it work, and Inco holding on to their slice of it. Vampire. This is still over on the eastern side of the river, and Luke's opted to go for that direction for the fight. Get towards the river. Vampire still have 3, but Schweppes has been taken down by a nade. A double knock. 1 from the nade, 1 from the sidelines, and in hops Newsy. Schweppes can get rezzed, and the Vampires may just live to fight another battle.
Really good stuff. For Vampires, that is so important. IWNRX are now rocking up over towards cave side, looking to control this position like 4 grizzly bears here from the cave. Looking down towards Vampire, who is the prey. They do have that high ground to work with. These teams need to move, importantly. Schweppes attempts to find a sideline angle, but the smoke dissipates at a bad time. At stage 3, this will start to hurt quite a bit. They need to find some kind of opening off the back of this. They have vehicles, but what a nice angle there from Zedwolf, all the way off towards that northern side.
And the high ground off angle, Kind spots Tony K, and the blue zone's upon them now. It's only stage 3, but blank, the landmass available here, this is a stage 5 pretty much. This feels really nasty. The Camp Charlie situation only going to get worse from here. IWNRX trying to get to the coastline. Sure, you can invest a lot in taking down Vampire, but they are kind of throwing away the rest of their game. They're committing to this side to get these Elim points, and if they're able to get the rest of them, they're up to 5 on the game, which most likely would be enough to get to last chance if you can keep up that average per match. Circle pops, and it is going to fully confirm down to that southwest side, so no slice of it for Paragin left. DXavier managed to make a cross, and over the side we go. Camp Charlie on the north edge, but Bantai, a major feature.
Massively.